Weatherall opening.
That'll be 4. The first boundary comes through. It's beautifully timed. Sounded nice off the bat and gets full reward.
And so play the first half a dozen balls.
That's worked very fine, yeah. No protection down there. Morne Morkel, I think it is. We'll just have to...
As much of that playing at this level.
Throws his hands at that wide delivery, gets a good piece of it and finds the boundary. Oh, yeah. Adjusts the line, but goes even further on this one.
He could just keep going for those 2 overs. Shot.
Oh. It's a very nice way to finish off the power play for the Adelaide Strikers. Doesn't land the first one. And gets punished for it as well. So welcome back to the Big Bash. Oh, goes big, does Carey. Catching practice for the crowd here at Adelaide Oval. Oh, goes once, goes twice. Repeat dose here from Alex Carey. We'll come back to that. Drags the length back a little bit and drops what Marnus would say is an absolute sitter.
Just caught him by surprise.
Well, Weatherall's been watching Carey from one end but doesn't repeat his dosage because he's caught. It's Gregory on the boundary.
One of the hardest to face in the world.
Reverse, does it get through the field? It does. And it's a misfield in everybody's scorebook, Roy. Gets inside it straight away. Clever batting there from Alex Carey.
Just very, very firmly hit.
None. Oh, it is high, it is long, it is out of there.
Well, if you're Coach Roy...
Marnus has got a second. Got the big wicket in the first over and he's got a wicket in his second. 3rd wicket for Marnus Labuschagne in the Big Bash. And there's smiles all around for the Brisbane Heat. Decides to go through the offside though and is equally as impressive.
Yeah, it's just too full.
10 and over now has dropped to 187 for the Strikers. Whoa. Yep, that's what he likes to do, Phil Salt.
Bowled badly.
It's unfortunate there for Steketee and the Brisbane Heat. It was almost the perfect delivery, but somehow... Well, if he keeps striking them like this, they'll certainly have a shot of the big figure of 200. Salt goes after Gregory, his own countryman, and gets it to the boundary. 2 boundaries in that Gregory over, a 6 and a 4. Full wide slices through the gap. Field is up, finds the boundary, does Carey. Really pushing himself to the offside. Salt to open up the onside, but all he does is manage to find Max Bryan on the boundary.
That's a handy wicket for the Heat.
Carey batted in the power play beautifully, and he's batting beautifully at the back end of the game as well. Sets himself for the ramp. That's gone straight up in the air. Pearson coming around, decides to leave it for Chris Lynn though. So some good communication there between the Brisbane Heat players to pick up. Gets it on the legs of Carey, that's whipped away nicely. There's a challenge on for the boundary rope fielder, nowhere near it though. The ramp, it's running away. Will it be brought back? No, it won't. It'll be the first 100 of Big Bash 10, and it's been all class and style from Alex Carey.
Well played, Alex Carey. That is a superb innings. Just class. Never been in a flap or a fluster tonight.
Oh, does he get a little tickle on that? There's a lot of fingers up in the commentary box. And likewise from Jared Abood. Carey cannot believe it. Free hit, gets a bit on it, but straight to the field. It will settle for 1. And with that single, the Adelaide Strikers move on to 5 for 197 after their 20 overs. The bulk of those runs, almost half of them, coming off the blade of Alex Carey. Just the 3 singles so far. Lynn's had enough of that, he says, so he charges, gets a thick edge up and over the infield for the first boundary.
On a ball nice and slowly to him to start with.
Chopped through the offside. It's a jam-packed field, but he finds the gap, Chris Lynn. Don't bowl there to Chris Lynn. That's gone all the way.
Oh!
Until right then, right there, Andrew Simons thought it was going for 6. Unfortunately for the Brisbane Heat fans, their captain has gone.
There. Yep.
Thick outside edge, that will fly away.
Maybe it's a little bit more.
Yeah, that's through. And it's an outside edge. Peter Siddle has given up. That's the much-needed boundary. Oh, that could be close. And given, Agar continues his magnificent Big Bash form.
In a lot of the red ball, so it's a nice change. That's not good.
Marnus, we're probably going to have to hold it there for you. Thanks for your time as we see a wicket to Siddle, the first ball after the drinks break.
Yep.
That's a handy first ball from Peter Siddle. Carey likes it. Siddle likes it. The umpire likes it. 2 from 2 post the drinks. There's Agar for the second of the power surge overs. The field is up, only 2 out. Finds the gap, finds the boundary. Attempt to go the reverse sweep, which just means Peter Siddle comes into the game. He's taken a couple of wickets. He's taken a catch. What can they muster? Not much, because the bouncer from Nisa has worked as it did for the other Strikers bowlers as well. Change up from Nisa. Max Bryant picks it and sends it all the way. Long handle, Steketee to Briggs, but not long enough. Salt sits underneath it, takes it comfortably. Oh, he's not going to get 4 with that either, because Bryant has gone big. 11. Ooh, gets a bit of that as well, Max Bryant, but straight to Salt. He's taken quite a few catches on the boundary, and the Heat lose their last of the recognised batters.
Heaping the pressure on.
On a batting deck.
Yep.
Catch it. Oh, that is the way to finish off a game in style. No, it's not. It's Michael Nisa, sitting out of cricket for so long, comes back in and takes one of the catches of the summer.
That's specky, isn't it? That's a hanger. Nisa, well.
Teammates around him. Magnificent win here for the Adelaide Strikers. If we have a look at the Maccas match summary, it was Carey setting it up.
Yeah, Alex Carey, what an innings that was from him. 101 from 62. They put together a very good total. 5 for 197. Weatherall and Salt certainly contributed there.
Wes Agar was outstanding. 4 for 27. Peter Siddle chipping in with 3 for 13. So